Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and unedited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of shoplifting, trespassing, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and being under the influence, and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
Sorry. Oh, good. Let's go talk. Yeah, let's do this quiet out there. Okay. Do you know why I'm here?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
yeah.
What'd you hear?
Because lost some money or misplaced it or somebody stole something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so how it happened, I was there when it happened. So how it happened is that because you're not going to say that to the manager, right? And then she, like, out of nowhere, like, she started screaming. She's like, no, my money, where's my money, where's my money? I'm like...
On April 29, 2025, at approximately 1:01 p.m., Officer Henderson with the St. Charles Police Department initially responded to Wahlburgers at 825 S Randall Road to review surveillance footage in response to allegations of employee theft. He made contact with the caller, who told Officer Henderson that before the restaurant opened, she had kept approximately $660 in her wallet inside a locker that was not locked. Around 12 p.m., she returned to the locker to grab change for a customer, and she noticed that about $330 was missing from the wallet.
What do I do? Like, she's screaming for her money, you know? And then she's like, she went to go talk to Sue, and then that's what happened. That's what I heard that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she was going to, but then she started screaming, so then she just put him back in her purse, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, she was going to.
Okay.
You can ask her that. She started looking through her purse and saying that, oh, my money, where's my money, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I watched a bunch of video.
Yeah.
They began interviewing store employees, and one of the employees made a remark about having an amount of cash that was similar to the amount that was missing. The employee, later identified as Dulce Maria Flores, soon became the prime suspect in this investigation. Officer Henderson's review of the surveillance footage revealed that the employee placed the cash in that area around 10:15 a.m. and Dulce entered the area around 10:52 a.m. with a brown purse. This was unusual for Dulce to be there since she had arrived for work around 10 a.m. Between 11:01 a.m. and 11:02 a.m., a black female employee enters and exits the locker area. At 11:52 a.m., Dulce was observed entering the locker area again, while appearing to place an object inside her waistband.
Took the money from the locker?
No.
Okay. You didn't take any money?
I didn't take any money.
In the locker?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Do you have any money on your person right now?
On my person? No.
Yeah. There's
On my bag, yeah.
Nothing in your...
Yeah, right here, just on my crotch.
That's cool. Yeah. Is there anything else?
No. You can pat me down if you want.
Okay. No, I'm good. Can you just, like, is there anything in your shirt?
There's nothing in my shirt.
Anything like that? Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing.
If a female officer came here to
she can
search you,
yeah.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay. And how about your, so here's the deal.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you, okay? I watched the video, okay? It looks like, you know, you're the only one who it could have been at all the video I watched, and, you know, I kind of saw some other stuff that, you know, I think you have the money. This is what I'm...
The manager had initially indicated to Officer Henderson that she did not wish to pursue charges if she could recover the money. Officer Henderson then made contact with Dulce and escorted her to the patio area to interview her. Dulce admitted to taking the cash because she and her boyfriend were struggling financially. They then walked over to the locker area and Dulce handed over $280 in cash. After she handed over the cash, Officer Henderson walked over and spoke with the manager. It was eventually determined that they would press charges.
I'm going to tell you right now, just to make everything easier. We don't have to wait around for a female officer, nothing like that. If we can get the money back to her, we can make this. I'm just telling you right now before we go, any further, is like, if, something happened between you two, maybe you took some money from her purse or wallet or whatever, this can go away. Okay, she's already stated, you're 19. Are you 19?
Yeah.
Okay, you're 19. You're young. She doesn't believe. I asked her because obviously she doesn't know who it is. I'm like, if I can, determine who took the money, do you want them arrested? And I have a pretty good idea of who I think took the money. Okay, you're 19. If you have the money, I'm telling you right now, we can get the money, we can place it back in her locker, and we can make this go away, okay? And if you don't want to do that, then I have to continue with my legal process, okay? Continue, and it's going to end up in handcuffs and the police department and the court system.
I know. Yeah.
So can we get the money back?
Yeah.
We can? Where is it?
In my purse.
In your purse?
Yeah.
Okay,
But she's not gonna know who it is.
Let's go to the purse.
Okay. It's in my locker.
Can I just ask you, why you took it?
Because it's not that I have a problem with her or anything. I'm being honest right now. Like, I don't have any money, anything. Like, my brother works too, and like we're struggling right now with money, and I just like.
Okay, where do you live?
I live in.
Okay. I want you to understand, that shit is nasty.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That is some dirty stuff. You do not want to do that, okay? You're better than that. You're 19?
Yeah, I've never done that. Yeah.
You can grind and you can make some money. I get it. I understand.
It's just my first time doing it.
Pick up overtime, this and that. Do you know how much money it was total?
I didn't count it. I just took it, so I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you see? You take it out of the pink wallet and the inside of the purse. Okay. There's just a bundle. Took out like $100 bill off the top.
Yeah.
Maybe some 20s. All right, let's go to it. I'll grab your ID and stuff too. Can you guys give me a few?
Oh, yeah,
No.
sure.
No. Oh. Is this everything?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Do you have your ID?
Oh, yeah. She always gonna get fired.
You said what?
I was gonna get fired. She said I was gonna get fired.
Who? She said you're gonna get fired? When?
She said that if she finds whoever it is, that she was gonna get fired.
Do you have a driver's license or just ID?
Just ID.
Just ID. Okay. Just need it for the report. What's your address? And then phone number for you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yes, you're good to go back to work for now. I'm gonna go give her her money back, speak with them, and make sure everything's good, and then probably get out of here. Whatever that is.
Officer Monaco arrived on scene to assist. Around this time, Dulce was terminated and was allowed to retrieve her belongings before being escorted off the premises and placed under arrest.
Do you have to give them back anything?
No.
No. Well,
Right over here.
take your purse. You don't have anything illegal in your purse, right?
No.
No.
Anything your waist may come out.
That's it.
Alright. Just place your hands right behind you. Thank you.
Strike on 13.
Should be maybe an hour or so. Wrist okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure they don't lock up anymore. In here. Oh, locked. There you go. Say speed real quick. I got her. I need it again. Got all of her stuff? Yeah. Okay. Alright. 1393 copy transport. One female in custody for the baby. Starting is 6.8. 6.8. 1393 and 23. Copy ending. 8.0. 8.0.
Officer Henderson transported Dulce to the St. Charles Police Department for further processing. Dulce was charged with retail theft, $500 and under 720 ILCS 5/16, 1A1, and released pending her court appearance in the Kane County Branch Court on June 12, 2025.